So I picked up this Vevor Hoist. It's the Vevor model number 500-A1. It's 1,100 pound hoist, and it looks pretty darn beefy to me. The main thing that I really wanted to hoist is my riding lawnmower. When I clean underneath it, sharpen the blades, change the blades, I can't get my impact drill under there far enough to get that big old socket on there. It has to be up off the ground pretty good. I put it on my ramps, my car ramps, and that's not nearly enough space. So I decided I'm going to hoist it with this Vevor, see how it goes. Saw a couple reviews where people were lifting some pretty heavy things, and I thought, well, if it can lift those heavy things, it can certainly lift the front of my 700 pound riding lawnmower. Even the back of it, if I need to, change out or fix a tire or something, I can lift the whole thing off actually, because this is a 1,100 pound hoist, and the brackets that I got are 8,000 pound brackets. It came with 2 remotes. I've only got one out here, and it's got this controller that you plug in the side here. It's got an on-off switch here, so it's got to be on. And then you can decide if you want to control it 3 different ways. From this, it's got a really long cord here. I don't know how long it is, but it looks really long. Or you can do it from the remote, or you can do it just right here on the handle. So you can use this as like a come-along if you want to pull a car onto a trailer. It doesn't always have to be a hoist that's permanently mounted on your ceiling. You can take it down and use it as something else. It's got what seems to be a pretty beefy cable on it. 1,100 pounds is pretty good. I mean, my truck doesn't weigh nearly that much. So this also came with a little yellow what do you call it, eyelet thingy. I've got it over here, and I put that on my wall so I have an alternate place. I went right into a stud with a couple of lag bolts. I had to drill that center one because it gave you 2 on the bottom that would not hit a stud. So I used the top one and drilled a new hole for a second one. Here's the thing that I don't understand about it. It's really odd. It's got some lights on here I need to read. It's got normal, and then down here, the second one, I don't know if you can read that. If that light comes on, you are to call the police. Call the police if that light comes on. All right, well, I'm gonna do it. If that light comes on, I am gonna call the local police department and say, hey, 911, my Vevor is telling me I need to call the police. Please get here right away. Rapid response required. If anybody knows why that's there, let me know. I'm real curious. Maybe there's something I'm missing. So here is the garage side where you see the 3 bolts coming through my brackets there. I went ahead and put a board across here, and it's striking 3. I've got those going in right into the wood. So I'm on the middle and I'm on the edge, so that I'm not putting a bunch of pressure on the drywall. And that was a mistake that I made. Initially, I made these little wooden pieces here, but because I thought this would be at least a better footprint going up against the drywall, to snug it up against the drywall. But in order to get enough pressure on those lock washers to actually get them snug, it cracked. You can see a little crack right there in my drywall. It started to crack the drywall. So I took them down and went with plan B and went with the bigger board stretched all the way across there. I'm learning as I go. I've never hung a hoist. I've never hung a hoist from my ceiling of my garage before. I do have my air compressor up here. I got the hose coming through, and then a remote control switch that I just keep up by my TV. And when that's closed, when my ladder's closed, you can barely hear the air compressor up there. It's so much nicer than having that really loud compressor in the garage. and to get it off the floor, just to have it up there. But anyway, this video is not about the air hose, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting these brackets together and get this thing hung up and see how she looks. But I like that it's being supported. Actually, I think for most things, just these long lag bolts that I put in here are very strong. I got 6 of them going into wood, like I said, so just that alone is extremely strong. But with the support at the top, with the metal bar and these 6 bolts coming down through there, I feel like I can lift pretty much anything I want down here. So anything that I need to lift, anyway. You know, these are 8,000-pound brackets, so that should be good, I think. So this is how I supported it up here in the attic. I don't know how hard that is to see. The bar stretched across, 7 of them there, and then I've got some class 8 bolts on 2 of these. I can't see that back one very good probably, but anyway, there's 2 of those to support it from the top. And so I've got 6 coming through because my brackets have 3 holes apiece. Okay, I got the 8,000-pound brackets. I think they make these for swings and things like that. They come in different sizes. I saw one 5,000-pound, 3,500 pound, and then this one was the beefiest, other than, you know, getting big commercial stuff. It came with an 8.8 bolt, or basically a grade 5 bolt, and I went ahead and upgraded it to the grade 8 bolt. Not that this bolt would break with anything, but why not, you know? Why not just upgrade it the best I can? I didn't upgrade these because these are about 14 inches long, and I couldn't find them in grade 8, but I figured with 6 of these total, well, 3 holding the hoist up. It came with 2. I was just going to put 1 up there. The kit came with 2 of them, and then I got this bright idea that why not double it up? And when I hoist something up, I'll put a safety. I'll block the back, you know, like if I'm hoisting up my lawnmower or something, I'll block the back tires, and then I'm going to put a safety, an additional safety strap on the other one, you know, just as some additional support, just in case one of them, you know, I don't think that weld would break. It looks like really good welds on this, but you never know, you know, just may as well be as safe as possible, right? Starting to really like this project, so let's get this sucker hung up here. Okay, I hung it up, and luckily I will not need to call the police. Everything is normal. Got a green normal light there. So I'm just going to keep my hook hung on the other one when it's not in use, you know, so I'm not banging my head on the hook dangling down. My garage isn't really tall. My garage ceiling isn't very far up. There's plenty of room to walk under this. I'm 6'2", and I still have plenty of room to not hit anything. So let's see how it works. I think I like it a lot. I can't wait to, I think next week I will lift my mower up and I'll do a video of that. If you like and subscribe, maybe you might be interested to see how this is working for a lawnmower purpose. But I think it's going to work wonderfully. The Vevor Hoist. We'll do an updated video after I play with it for a little bit longer and see how I like it. But for the price, wow. The Northern Tool has one that's 1,100 pounds and they want over $1,000. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was a lot of money. This one, unbelievably, was 100 and something with free shipping. I can't remember exactly how much, but I think it was under like $120 or something like that. Just crazy cheap. I'll put a link to this Vevor unit and these brackets that I'm using. So this is the impact wrench that I like to use to take off my blades. The DCF 891. It's a really strong one. It's got a few different levels on it, 1, 2, and 3. I do put it on the 3. I don't know if it needs it, but it zips it. It zips that bolt right off. Not this 22. This is for my lug nuts. I keep it in my truck in case I need to zip off the lug nuts. When I put it on a set of ramps, it doesn't go high enough for me to fit this underneath it to take off the blades. It needs to go like, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches higher than what it is sitting on my car ramps. So I decided to do a little bit of research, and I came up with the plan of putting this Vevor hoist in my garage. And I'm gonna go back in this video to show a little bit of how I supported this. I bought this Vevor hoist online for like 120 bucks shipped here. I don't know how they could sell it that cheap because it's an 1,100 pound hoist. And this is gonna be the first time I've ever used it, so we'll find out how good it is. I'm about to do a video update on this, by the way, for anybody else who has a Bobcat ZT2000. Here we go. So far I'm impressed. Let's try to lift the back of it now. So like if I need to change a tire or something, fix a flat tire, you know, something that you might need to work on there where you need the wheels to move freely. This has no problem lifting up my 700-ish pound Bobcat mower. All right, so there we go, the Vevor hoist. In the other video, I'll put these videos together. I talked a little bit more about this hoist. So I'll go ahead and put that with this one to kind of show the hoist a little bit and see if someone else is interested in doing this for their riding mower, or anything else that you might have that's heavy that needs to be lifted up. I'm really impressed with it.